Families in San Bruno are still picking up the pieces following the tragic pipeline explosion that rocked the Bay Area almost a year ago. One family is turning to its roots to find growth.
My name is Grigorio Dimitrios Tafralis, which is, we're very proud to be Greek.
The rest of the world knows him as Greg Tafralis. The Daly City native is a former Olympic shot putter with a whole lot of character.
I didn't have any other perspective but being the best in the whole world. And we're talking about a little fat kid from Daly City growing up, so.
That drive and passion was passed on to his two children. His son, Adam Tafralis, is a former San Jose State quarterback, and his daughter, Alexa, is a bodybuilder. But on September 9th, everything changed for the Tafralis family. Greg Tafralis barely survived the San Bruno pipeline explosion.
When that explosion happened, I went through the roof, I went through the ceiling, I went down to the ground. I was knocked out for a little while. I got up, I looked out my back door, my hot tub's on fire. Next thing I know, I ran to my front door, opened the door, and a piece of asphalt this big came flying through my door. So I just said, okay, here I go. I just took a running leap, jumped out my front door, and it's a couple flights of stairs. I hit the ground so hard, rolled, landed in a planter. My shoes melted to the ground. I had to jump out of my shoes and run. I wanted to turn to get to my neighbors. I couldn't even turn my face. If I would have turned my face to look, I would have been completely burned.
Greg struggled to get his life back on track after the fire. He suffered multiple third-degree burns and went through 5 painful surgeries. Nothing weighed on Greg more than the fact that his neighbors weren't as lucky as he was, as 8 people died in that tragedy.
I have so much guilt from people passing away and dying that I couldn't help anybody. When you're ready to die, when you're ready to, give up, it's such a weird feeling, man. I know that feeling now that I just laid down, just said, that's it. And next thing I know, I'm back up and I'm walking up the hill again. I firmly believe that, God was standing right behind me going, okay. Felt like he had a little flamethrower and he was shooting my butt with it and telling me, hey, Greg, you're gonna live, get up the hill.
Now, Adam and Alexa are the ones lighting the flame for their father.
Squeeze your abs.
They've decided to revive the neglected family business. It's called Team Taf, Greg's old personal training business.
Can you show Joe just proper technique?
It has worked miracles in getting Greg to work through the post-traumatic stress from the explosion.
For him to continue to be around when he's been as low as he has been, and seeing him, it's kind of like it gives us a glimpse every day into what our dad was.
Seeing my dad back up here, it's like he was reborn.
Ever since the fire, my kids started doing this, and all of a sudden they're motivating me to get in here for a little bit, and I'm sick of doctors, I'm sick of psychologists, I'm sick of every kind of person that wants to talk to me about, the fire.
The Tafralis family moved to San Mateo temporarily. They are one of 17 families taking legal action against PG&E. Game day continues after this. Do you believe in miracles? Oh, wait, that was someone else's line. Long before the miracle, there was the dating game, Hawaii Five-0 and the Giants.
Felt like he had a little flamethrower and he was shooting my butt with it and telling me, hey, Greg, you're gonna live.
A miracle of a different kind, how a local sports family is overcoming tragedy. So keep your hands on the steering wheel. Game day, miracle style, starts now. Coming up, why Hawaii Five-0 star Jack Lord stopped his scene with an up-and-coming Al Michael.
So if I would have turned my face to look, I would have been completely burned.
How the tragic San Bruno fire affected one former Bay Area Olympian and what he's doing to get his feet and life back on track. The real miracles coming up.